Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snaky.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their 35-year-old quarterback in his 13th season in the NFL, the former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
The first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd
Ryan.
down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one. They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Throwing now, Peterman on 1st down, rolling to his right, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
On the tackle.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, Peterman. He's got Jake Butt as tight end.
Peterman's pass. Complete to Jake.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 6-man. Check girls, check girls, check girls.
On 2nd and 12, Peterman. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards in the first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Peterman. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On 1st and 10, it's Peterman. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jaguars.
Out of the gun, Peterman. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. They'll throw on 1st down with Peterman. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a long.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jake Butt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
For the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
It is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
It's a pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's a give to Mixon. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The numbers for Mixon last week. You see the numbers last week for Davis. In the end, not enough to help get him the victory.
And as we look forward to this week, don't you just get the sense that he's going to get the ball a little bit more? I mean, that's just how it reads to me. I don't know how you're feeling about it.
Well, they talked about that with us this week. That's going to be a priority for them.
Give him the ball, let him do his thing.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down.
Now it's Ryan. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Dumps it off to Mixon. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now throwing on first down and completing it. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Ryan. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
11 yards.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Well, the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
On first down, Peterman. That's complete to Jake Butt. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Jaguars 3.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Here's Peterman. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now the Bengals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. He may try and run for this. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
After the sack, you can understand it. Maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish. But looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. Now Peterman on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Peterman, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Peterman. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they run with Mixon. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now the 3rd-year man out of Rutgers, it's Gus Edwards.
The ball carrier.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Open man is QT, complete. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
5 yards on the play.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Ryan. Hard throw, incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And Lutz puts this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Jaguars 6.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
To throw is Peterman. And that'll be incomplete.
Peterman's pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Now it's Peterman. And he comes back with one complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now it's Peterman. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And incomplete.
Peterman's pass.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Finds Jake Butt over the middle. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
He was brought down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Peterman throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you press it a little bit. This might be the case.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Crowder's got it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Airing one out for Crowder. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. Got an open man, it's QT. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. In our game, it was the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the 2nd half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Down and 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, Peterman. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
On 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Ryan. Now a short one to Gesicki. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Johnson.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
7-yard line.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And a Jaguar 1st down.
Play action. It's Ryan. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the shotgun, Ryan. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Edwards. Breaks a tackle. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On third down, Ryan. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Ryan. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamison Crowder. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, it's Taylor. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
leads to 2nd and
Now Peterman. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Peterman. Open man, it's Madden. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
A give to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
35-yard line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Called it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
Peterman's pass.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Jaguars.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offense coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Peterman. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Peterman firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's good for a Cincinnati.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Peterman. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
On the keeper.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on second down. Peterman. That's complete to Jake Butt. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Now they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Cincinnati Bengals.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Complete to Jake Butt.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the Jaguars 48-yard.
Again, it's Peterman. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Peterman's pass.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Back at his 48.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just got their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
On second down now, Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Joe Mixon.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
27-yard line. A gain of 5.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Ryan's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down.
44-yard line.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Jaguars, first down.
Now Joe Mixon. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On the run, it's Mixon. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Ryan to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
They go play action with Ryan. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Joe Mixon.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
Peterman's pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Peterman. And no, it's incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Not much there, only a yard. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 23. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Here comes Nathan Peterman out for his next drive. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Brings up second.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Out of the gun, Peterman.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Mixon with a 1st down carry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they take a knee.
Ryan on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jaguars, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.